I do miss my Smith poetry series, and I sometimes still get on the live streams. But yeah, and one of the last poets I think I saw there before I left the area was a poet from Ohio, Hanif Abdurraqib,
Oh,
who I adore. And frankly, I honestly think he is probably one of the sharpest minds, the wisest voices of contemporary writing.
I love his work so much. I find myself going back to his essays as much as the
Yes.
poetry.
Oh,
And
yeah.
yeah, his collection, Little Devil in America, I just think is one of the most brilliant essay collections I've ever read, in part because those essays behave like poems. So he does the deep dives, he does the beautiful, dissecting and articulation of ideas, and going through complex emotions around things. In this case, subject matter related to greatness and Black performance. But he also leans into those associative leaps. He is constantly moving from one thing to the next and leaning into a lyric impulse. Well, we miss you coming to events.
Oh, well, thank you.
I'd love talking with you. It was really fun.
Oh, good. I'm so glad. Well, likewise. Yeah, I totally would have loved to talk more about place and a couple other
Yeah.
things, but I just you know
Yeah.
how it is. You know how it is. The time like
Oh, I
always
do.
goes
No,
so
and
fast.
I also tend to be long-winded, and there was a lot like with those quilt squares, there's just a lot to explain, like even the basics of what they are.
I have pictures of those things,
Oh,
so I
they're
am like
amazing.
totally stoked.
From
Yeah,
your
but
time
I
as a
will.
docent?
Yeah, yeah. So I
Oh,
think they did several trips into the warehouse. So before I left,
oh.
we did a trip. I don't know if it was the trip that
Mm.
the person went on or
Yeah,
not, but
yeah.
yeah. So I was in there. I saw those scores. I know it's mind blowing.
Yeah, they're amazing. And that was actually the first thing that Brooke suggested. When we came to her and said completely like ill-defined, like, well, what if we did something with something from the collection was our question. And she was like, I think I know the objects for you. We're doing this really cool Sylvia Plath project. Did Jen tell you about it?
No.
Oh,
Uh-uh.
it's Jen's brilliant idea. That she wrote all of her poems on the Smith memo paper bright pink memo paper that she stole from the supply closets. Right? Like it specifically says in her diaries, like, I'm going to go raid the supply closets. So all of these poems are on this bright pink paper that says like Smith College Memorandum on it. The library still owns copies of that exact same paper that Plath used. So Jen's idea was to give a single page of that pink paper to different artists and writers to somehow engage with Plath's work and legacy. And it's become a freaking thing. So like when we cracked it open, it was because Patti Smith said yes. So like, like Barbara King's Oliver said yes. Like it goes beyond the niche world of poetry. It's like the artist Kiki Smith and Anne Hamilton. Like it's really become a huge thing. Graphic novelist.
It's so ironic because we did not ever mention Plath, and I think this it possibly could be the only interview in which Plath was not named,
Oh,
which is
it's
so ridiculous.
it's interesting because
Because
she's very much on my mind these days. We've been doing all this work to
yeah,
get these pages
and I
out.
mean, she just comes up and up and up and up in these
Yeah,
conversations, of course.
yeah.
And I
Interesting.
foolishly, yeah, did not ask you about that either. So I don't know. Maybe we need a part two, Matt.
Uh, you should. I mean, Jen would be your person for that. It was. I give her credit every time because it was such a great idea. But we had initially envisioned it as like a poetry book for poets sort of thing, and now, it's just like all of these people
Hmm.
that like who Plath is such an instrumental figure for.
Yes.